Hey, good evening, everybody. In this video, we're going to take a look at, once again, the Prospect Challenge. The Sabres have run their record to 2-0. Coming up. All right, folks. Talk a bit about the game, which they had me pulling out my hair in the third period, but hey, I get it's a Prospect Challenge. It's not a Stanley Cup Finals. But still, you know, like I wanted them to close stronger, but it is what it is. It's some good stories here. So we're going to talk about it. I'll give the rundown. There's one stat on here I forgot to mark. Don't ask me how. I'll get to it in a second. Okay, first period. Devils score at 10:50. Beck Warm, by the way, looked really good in nets, except for that that 2-minute span where it seemed like all of them were on vacation in the third. We'll get to that in a sec. Anyway, Devils score at 10:50, make it 1-0. And then Ethan Ritchie scores at 12:41 for the Sabres. And then Sederquist at 14:44, power play goal. The note I put in there is Laaksonen looked totally solid in that period. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that did. Rusick, but I'm telling you, Laaksonen, guys, is really impressing me so far, what I've seen. We got another good one here. We do. We got another good one there, I think. Okay, so that was the scoring. We're up 2-1 after the first. Shots on goal were 12-7 for the Devils. Again, guys, these are my numbers, not the official numbers. I'm pretty sure they're right, but I've been known to make mistakes. So now we go into the second period. Kisakov scores at 13:38, and Sova scores at 15:58. And I put again, Beck Warm looks solid in nets. Sorry, guys. Should have brought my water with me. Kisakov and Silva score. Sabres now up 4-1. Shots on goal in the second. Sabres 12, Devils 7. And then in the third period, this is where the wheels fell off. We hung on, mind you, but the wheels fell off. Jersey scores at 9:09. Then Rosen scores at 9:40. So you would think we're in good shape, but then Jersey scores again at 10:37, and then Jersey scores again at 11:10. So they scored 3 goals in 2 minutes and 1 second, again, according to my numbers here. So 3 goals in 2 minutes for Jersey. All of a sudden, we got a game. The game is 5-4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-4. Right. And then just under 2 minutes later, Savoy scores at 13:06. It was a wild third period. For those of you that didn't see this, it was a fun game to watch. It was. And again, another great pass from Weissbach. Hey, Weissbach, I tell you, he's impressing again, just like he did last year at training camp. Well, not at this one, but I'm talking at the preseason. I'm sure we're going to see some of Weissbach too in preseason. And 18:45, Kulich scores in the empty net. He was looking to pass, and that's really what impressed me about Kulich in that play, is that he was actually not being greedy. He was looking to pass it to somebody who's maybe trying to like up his numbers or whatever, you know. But he put in the sure goal, of course. It got a little nasty out there, guys. I'm telling you, whoever watched that game, it got a little nasty. I mean, the Devils, I thought we were going to have maybe a bench brawl. Maybe, because it just looked crazy for a while out there. There was some bad blood, but everybody's pushing. The Devils didn't give up, and the Sabres so far are impressive, folks. I mean, they've scored 11 goals in 2 games, and we'll see what they do against the Senators tomorrow. So they'll close out this tournament tomorrow, and let's hope that they run the tables, go 3-0, and that way we head on a high note going into our preseason, which is 1 week from today, which I wanted to talk about as well. So yes, the kids are looking good at the Prospect Challenge. Yes, of course they're making some errors. You know, there's some things like that 2-minute collapse in the third. There's going to be things like that. This isn't like a playoff game, but you know, you're as a fan, you know, you're getting uptight. You don't want them to blow this game yesterday, and it felt like they could at one point. When they made it 4-2, I was getting nervous a little, you know. I was. It was, it just, what time did they score that when they made it? Yeah, when they made it 4-2 at 9, well, it was 11 minutes left, but you could feel that the Sabres just in that game were kind of like scattered, I guess would be the word. So Yeah, I was happy with that that result. We'll talk about the final game tomorrow. We'll talk about it if I'm here tomorrow night. That is, guys. Yeah, that's if I'm at it tomorrow night. I might be not here, so don't want to commit in case I'm not here. And now let's just touch a bit on next week. So we're in Washington 1 week from today at 2 in the afternoon, I believe the game is at. So the game will be finished. I'll be reporting like a real NHL game, you know, even though it's a preseason game, finally next weekend. So it'll be fun to talk about, be fun to see what the boys do. You know, I looked at our schedule, the opening of our schedule. There's some tough games there, folks. I mean, the potential is there for us to actually have a bad start, right? That's also there. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that potential is there if we come out flat. If we come out flat, it's not good, because I'm going into that schedule right now. All right, here we are. Next Sunday, we're at Washington at 2 o'clock. At Monday, we're at home against the Flyers. And then Tuesday, Tuesday, we're against the Flyers. Wednesday, we're at Columbus. Then we go into Pittsburgh on Saturday. Saturday at Buffalo, Pittsburgh at Buffalo. And then the next Tuesday, Carolina at Buffalo, and we wrap up the exhibition at Pittsburgh the following Friday, the 7th. Now, here's what I want to talk about, the first few games of the year, and I'm going to close up this video. Oh, it's been a long day, guys. All right, so the season starts October the 13th, and we play Ottawa. We open against Ottawa in Buffalo, and 2 nights later, we got Florida. Then we go on a 4-game West trip at Edmonton, at Calgary, at Vancouver, and at Seattle. So right away, we're on a 4-game West swing right after these 2 games, and these aren't going to be easy. Like, I expect Ottawa to be a good team this year. This is going to be tough. I think this will be a tough test, the first 6 games. Like, we haven't beaten Seattle yet, and Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, well, it's a West trip, guys. I mean, I'm never crazy about a West trip. Now, after those 6 games, we close out the month with Montreal at Buffalo on the 27th, Chicago at Buffalo on the 29th, Detroit at Buffalo on the 31st. So we have an easier schedule after those first 6 games. Not that Detroit's going to be easy, but it's going to be easier than having to go play in Edmonton or Calgary. I'd rather play Detroit at home. So if we don't start good this year, we could be in trouble early. That better not happen. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how the boys do. Yep. And we'll just take it from there. You know, but I'm getting ready. 1 week to go. 1 week to go. We got a game tomorrow we can watch and talk about, and we'll get ready for the pros, which is coming up in less than a week. All right, guys. Done for this one. I'll see you in the next one.